I think your stint as a Spaulding has ruined you for the simple joys of life.
Just keep painting, okay? Don't feel you have to entertain me.
I don't. But I do feel you owe me some entertainment in return for the room and board. How are you expecting to create in this atmosphere of gloom and doom?
Well, I'll be leaving real soon.
The Simon I knew in Barcelona was cavalier about affairs of the heart. He never smiled. This one's about to make me cry. You can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't carry on a simple conversation.
Well, I'm going to laugh real soon. I can feel it.
Simon, you've fallen in love. What a waste.
Guiding Light. This portion is presented by new Liquid Bold 3 detergent with fabric softener built right in. And by new Comet, a clean you can take everywhere from porcelain sinks to delicate fiberglass tubs.
I don't use fabric softener anymore. Thanks to Bold 3 detergent with built-in fabric softener. Sounds great, but I use liquids. I get cleaning, softening, and static control all in one box. Why don't they bottle it? Who needs separate products? I wish they'd bottle it.
We heard you and we bottled it. Introducing Liquid Bold 3, a stain-fighting detergent and full-strength fabric softener specially formulated to work together for
cleaning so good, it got out that gravy stain. They bottled it. Softening so good. Towels feel and smell terrific. They bottled it. Static control so good, socks don't stick. They bottled it.
Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener. So good, we bottled it.
I said, clean my new fiberglass tub with Comet? And the leading fiberglass maker said, yes. I said, it'll scratch. And they said, this is new Comet. It's tough on stains and safer. Watch. Here's porcelain with greasy food stains and a delicate acrylic with soap film. Now, new Comet versus a leading scouring cleanser. They were scrubbed, then rinsed. The other cleanser left the stain and dull scratches. New Comet shows only clean. So then I said, new Comet still gets them cleaner. Now cleans them safer. Just think of all the dishes you do. It can make your hands feel awful. One reason might be your dishwashing liquid. Some liquids have more harsh ingredients than others. No wonder your hands can feel red, rough, cracked. Hands can feel the difference if you do dishes the Ivory way. The simple truth about Ivory liquid is hand-loving suds. Ivory liquid suds are famous for getting your dishes really clean without all those harsh ingredients. Your hands can feel soft and smooth with Ivory because Ivory liquid suds are actually easier on your hands, easier than those other leading brands. And that's the simple truth. Ivory suds have the difference you can feel.
On The Young and the Restless, a vicious crime and 3 suspects. The ex-husband betrayed by Jill, then blackmailed out of a fortune. The archenemy, consumed by hatred for Jill until she lost control. The ex-husband's son, used as Jill's plaything, destroyed because of it. All had motives, none had alibis. Which one hated enough to kill?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I told him you were upstairs and weren't seeing people. What do you want?
I had some business to discuss, but it appears it may not be the best time.
I also still want to explain why I went after Simon.
Explain to someone who is interested. Good night.
The truth had to come out, Alexandra. It also had to hurt. And for that, I'm sorry.
You pried into my family's business, and now you want to be praised for it. Thanked warmly. Oh, rewarded, too, I suppose. Well, forget it. I am not grateful. I am, however, very busy. See yourself out.
I know you cared a great deal about Simon, but he jeopardized the future of a lot of people, Philip included.
Fine. It's all over with now. Simon is gone. Oh, but if you're really concerned about Philip, then do something constructive, like getting India out of the foundation. Now, there's an expose in the making.
What do you mean?
She's covering something. I'm trying to find out what it is. So I've ordered a full audit of the books at the foundation. There. May I never see another bit of hocus pocus as long as I live.
Alexandra, I am sorry.
You said that. I don't like it.
And I don't like being on the defensive. Now, at this point, I could probably trace his entire history without much trouble, or I could drop it. Whatever you want.
How in heaven's name can you imagine that I would like to know more about Simon Hall from the streets of Baltimore? To hell with his history, and with him. He's nothing to me.
Fine. I'll call off the investigation.
As far as I'm concerned, Simon is dead, and I want his baggage buried with him. Alexandra, is everything all right? Absolutely fine. You said it was urgent on the phone. Yes, because 2 hands aren't enough for this job. I started packing Simon's things, and it turned out to be a greater undertaking than I'd imagined. I had no idea he'd accumulated so much. I wish you wouldn't do this. I have to. Come on, Calla. There are things in these drawers I need you to help me sort through. Alexandra, can't this wait till morning? I mean, it is really awfully late. If I had wanted to wait until morning, I wouldn't have called. I'm getting rid of the last of Simon now. It's okay. Richard, you're going to be okay.
Is she going to be all right? Time's important right now. She's very critical. Get the other victim over to the ambulance. Let's get going right now. Okay, meet you down, Rob. Officer, give me a hand here with this one.
Hang on, buddy. I'm going to follow you to the hospital.
Let's go. Okay, what happened up here?
Claire Adams and I were being held against our will by Kane. Harry Kane. He was very dangerous. I thought he might kill both of us, and he probably would have. Fletcher and Kyle hadn't stopped him.
Did Kane escape?
No, he was shot and he went off the bridge.
Who fired the shot?
I did.
Your name?
Carl Sampson.
Carl Sampson. Well, now, where's Kane now? Do you know whether or not he's alive?
No.
Well, if we don't find his body, we'll start dragging the river right away.
Excuse me. If you don't need me anymore, I'd like to be able to get to the hospital.
Okay, go ahead. That's all for now. I'll get a full statement from you both later. Right?
Mrs. Sampson, I thought I heard you come in. Oh, I'm sorry. How did I miss this?
It's all right, Alfredo. Just leave it. I'll get it.
But in your condition...
I said leave it.
As you wish, madam.
Would you please get me a glass of milk?
Yes, of course. Forgive me for saying so, madam, but you look rather pale. Shouldn't I call the...
No, I'm fine, thank you. Just the milk, please.
Very well, madam.
You even own her house, Kyle. Oh. You and Reva can have each other. I'm out of this.
Priscilla Presley for new Crystal Light Fruit Tea.
I just found a whole new way to cool down with a whole new taste from Crystal Light. Crystal Light Fruit Tea. More than iced tea. It's the only iced tea with Crystal Light sensational fruit flavors. It's delicious. And it's decaffeinated so I can relax.
New Crystal Light Fruit Tea Iced Tea mix 100% NutraSweet and 4 natural fruit flavors.
It's a lot more than just iced tea.
Something exciting, something delighting, something to make a special stovetop tonight. Make dinner time more special, stovetop tonight.
Stovetop stuffing.
Oh, boy!
Log Cabin Light is lickety-thick. It's got 1/3 of sugar in every lickety-lick.
Log Cabin Light pours on thicker than the other leading brands.
It's lickety-thick.
You get no emotion. Premenstrual syndrome, it's not in your head. For many, a complex biochemical process can trigger those emotions. Sometimes that means monthly emotional changes and physical pain can be relieved with the right medicine. Midol PMS, a premenstrual specialist. Understand and know there's help.
Before Kim's out of diapers, I'll change her 5,000, 6,000 times. Lucky for us, Chubs are the thickest pop-ups, so they're great at cleaning.
You can see through this other wipe, but Chubs are twice as thick for confident cleaning.
6,000 changes. That's why I choose Chubs, the thickest pop-up baby wipes.
When you clean, do you feel like some places are out of reach? Now, Lysol Pine Action has a dual-action top. Squeeze Lysol Pine Action's deep cleaning formula in hard-to-get-at places, or dilute it for bigger jobs. Lysol Pine Action. It puts every cleaning job within reach.
I've managed to get most of his things in boxes, but they still need to be moved downstairs. Fine, Alexander. Oh, thank you. Why are you doing this? I told you. Simon is gone, and I don't want any souvenirs of his stay. Don't give up on him yet, please. He's going to come back. I know that would be a mistake. If he knows what's good for him, he will never set foot in my presence again. How can you just hate him all of a sudden after everything that you went through with him? Everything we went through together was based on a lie. What about how you felt about him? That was very real. Jesse, Simon manipulated me. He asked me to trust him, and I fell for it. He told a room full of people all about it last night. I don't understand anything about last night, but I do know how much he loves you. You don't make utter fools of people you love. Look, let's forget this. It's not doing either one of us any good. I can't. I'm sorry. Miss Spaulding, when I first met you, it was right after Lou Jack died. And I know how hurt you were. But then that was when Simon showed up and you accepted him, and then everything was different. You were happy again, remember? He made you laugh and you were excited about things. It was like you came back to life. Doesn't that count for anything? No. Simon deceived me and I cooperated. No more, no less. Will you forgive him? That's impossible.
No, I once thought that about forgiveness with my father. But then Simon came to me and he told me about his father and about his problems.
Jessie, you're shutting out the truth. You heard it from Simon himself.
Simon's father deserted his mother, and then he dropped out of his life forever. But Simon still loves him. He's the one who told me that you just can't throw family away, and he wasn't lying.
Then why did he throw us away?
I don't think that he has.
I envy Ernest.
I think I can get most of the rest.
No, stop it! Just don't! He's gonna come back!
Yeah.
He will! He wouldn't have left without saying goodbye! I know it! He's gonna come back! He's gotta still be in Springfield!
Dad! Yeah, does anybody know what happened? No, the details are pretty sketchy. All we know is that both Claire and Fletcher have been wounded.
The residents are scrubbing now, so you can go straight into OR.
Good, thanks. Are you okay? Come up working out? Dad, listen, I still don't believe it. I've got to talk to Claire about it. Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Oh, my God.
Got a chart? I think she's the one in the most trouble. Vital signs are weak. Vital signs... All right, nurse, let's get some oxygen. I want 5% dextrose and water in an IV. Give me a blood workup, including electrolyte, blood gases, type and cross-match. Get her into X-ray. I need a CAT scan. Dilations of the pupil aren't equal. There's an obvious compression of the brain.
Are you going to operate?
Get Dr. Stanford. What have we got? He's lost a lot of blood, but it looks like a clean wound. The bullet went straight through the shoulder. All right, get a tight cross-match of his blood while he's in X-ray. Get him down there now. Then take him straight to OR. I'll be right there.
Stanford's on his way.
Good. He's the best neurosurgeon that we've got. And judging from Claire's condition, she is going to need all the skill he's got.
I still love me, Reeva.
Of course you do. I never stopped loving you. I always will. Everything I said to Kane on that bridge, I was saying to you. I thought it might be the end. I thought maybe I'd never get the chance to say it. Oh, God.
I still love you so. But I never want to let you go, Reeva.
Hold me. Oh, hold me tight. Oh. No, we better get back to Cedars.
If you're not giving your sandwich French's mustard, it may not like it.
That's not French's.
Come on, listen to your food. French's is 100% all natural. Be good to your food. If spending your time cleaning the toilet bullies you,
Your phone with Swish.
Swish's thick liquid cleans as it coats and leaves everything smelling fresh. If the drudgery of cleaning bullies you,
Your phone with Swish.
Introducing a breakthrough in dryness. Revolutionary new Ultra Pampers. Revolutionary because only Ultra Pampers has a thin lock-away core. This core actually takes wetness and locks it away from baby skin so effectively you can't even squeeze it out. So even when they're wet, they're dry. It's the newest member of the Pampers Blue Ratio family. Revolutionary new Ultra Pampers. Even when they're wet, they're dry. The driest ever.
You people who brush with a gel are so stubborn. We've told you, more dentists and hygienists now brush with Tartar Control Crest to fight ugly tartar. Still, you stick with your gel. What'll it take to make you switch? A gel? Fine. Introducing Tartar Control Crest with fluoride in a new fresh mint gel. A minty, fresh, new way to fight cavities and tartar buildup between dental cleanings. With the dentist's choice for fighting tartar now in a gel, there's no reason to be stubborn anymore.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment. Red is a fighter, now a neighborhood menace. His man turning a best friend into a deadly enemy. The story tonight on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. Friday, Tom Cruise had one shot at finding his life's dream. And with her love, he just might succeed. Tom Cruise is out to make all the right moves. This is CBS. Here comes more savings. More ways to save than ever before. Every day we find more ways to save at Finest, like Henry's Ice Cream, all flavors $1.89. Land O'Lakes cheese singles $1.39. Fully cooked Dinner Bell boneless hams $1.59 a pound. More ways to save every day. Insist on more variety. Insist on the finest.
No wax floor, what a chore.
Don't settle for less than Restore. Restore has 35% more active cleaners than that leading heavy-duty liquid.
No more mess, why settle for less?
Don't settle for less than Restore.
Dirty tile. Oh, how vile.
Don't settle for less than Restore. Restore has 35% more active cleaners than that leading heavy-duty liquid.
No more mess. Why settle for less?
Don't settle for less than Restore.
Do you have a problem or question about child support? Call the Connecticut Department of Human Resources at 1-800-228-KIDS. What's cooking on Consumer Jewelry? Wednesday at 6. This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Downy, the fabric softener that combines skin-loving softness with the airy April freshness you love. And by new no-rinse Spick and Span. Now get great cleaning power without rinsing.
Oh, Raphael, it's hopeless. I'm broke. Been hiding. I'm on the run. And I'm in love.
The only real problem is you're in love. You've been broke, on the run and in hiding, since you left Baltimore. But always before, you managed to shed your problems like a snake shedding its skin.
And before, I didn't give a damn.
Oh, Simon, what have they done for you?
Question is, what have I done to them?
Oh, somebody catch me when I'm up. I think I just witnessed the birth of your conscience.
Very funny.
Well, there was a time when you would have thought so.
Oh, just forget it. Lay off, okay? It's not a game anymore.
Hey, look, kid, I'll cool your jets, okay? I'm sorry. Damn.
Phew. You caught me off guard.
Look, Simon, how long have I known you?
I don't know. Since the 4th grade, I guess.
Yeah, try 3rd. And in all that time, I've never seen you take anything too seriously. When you were unhappy, you just snapped your fingers, changed your world.
Oh, that's great. Nice, real good trick, reinventing yourself.
Well, yeah, it is. Hey, you were the one who taught me that illusions got reality beat hands down. I mean, I could always paint. But who wants to buy a canvas with Ralph Sharp scrawled across the bottom? But Rafael Delgado, that was money in the bank. Huh? I run into you in some godforsaken bar in Barcelona. My life changes overnight. The paintings sell like hotcakes. Did I ever thank you?
For what? You're the guy that pulled off the accent and the class. I mean, your stuff sold because you gave those rich little girls a new mystery man.
Yeah. So much for art. I enjoy being Raphael. It's amusing. Simon, that's what it's all about. Life is too short to muddle through it being miserable.
Yeah, well, thanks for the tip. I'll remember that.
All I'm saying is if you don't like being Simon Spaulding, then be someone else.
Ralph, all I'm saying is I love being Simon Spaulding. Just that my feelings got in the way. How was I supposed to know I was going to start to care for Alex and Jessie? I mean, I'm crazy about her.
Well, then you pick up the phone and you call them. Jessie and Alexandra, in that order.
I doubt that Jessie's going to want to hear from me at this point.
If she's all you say she is, she's probably waiting by the phone. Come on.
Oh, it's too complicated.
If you love her,
If I love her, I'll leave her alone.
sorry you lost me there.
Look, it's like you said. I don't just change jobs. I change lives. I don't think I'll ever be able to settle into one.
Your mercurial nature is your greatest asset.
Bull. Look. It's just not that way for Jessie. She's for real, Ralph. She doesn't carry around a bag of personalities like I do. And I don't want to hurt her anymore.
Okay. Guess you better leave town then. Yeah, and the sooner the better. Hey, wait a minute. Wait, I didn't mean this instant. Now, look, if you're not going to be entertaining, you can at least be complimentary. Now, what do you think of my latest work? It's nice. Hate to say this, but I think it's been done. Yeah. Who's the buyer? A local yokel with no taste and lots of money. This here is the bait in a nice little scam I got arranged with an art dealer for tomorrow.
Miss Shane, I'm going to have to get real specific for the record, okay? Now, did Kane rape or sexually abuse you or Dr. Ramsey in any way during this episode?
No. But the threat was there. He was sick. I didn't realize how sick he was until tonight. And there was no word on either of them. Has Fletcher come out of surgery? No, neither was clear. I will let you know the minute I hear anything.
Thank you. They found Kane's body in the river. Miss Shane, I'm going to need a positive ID from you down at the morgue.
What is it?
It's impossible.
Oh my, Rick, I'm sorry.
I studied, Amber. I knew all the answers. Amber,
It doesn't make any sense.
How could I fail?
There's only one person that can answer that question. Claire Ramsey. Rick, I heard what happened.
Yeah, it's there for the world to see. Rick Bauer, F.
Now, don't be so discouraged. I mean, you can go to the university next year and make it up.
Maybe.
Rick, I've worked with doctors almost all my life. Believe me, you have the potential to be one of the best. Rick.
One last thing. The gun found on the bridge belonged to whom?
It was Kane's.
Kane's. All right, folks. That about does it. Sorry to put you through this tonight.
When am I going to have to identify him?
Tomorrow, I will need you both to stop by the station in the morning for an official statement. Okay. Good night. I hope your friends make out all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think you should call me and tell her about Fletcher. I'd hope to find out how he was first, but if I wait much longer, she'll hear how it is.
Call her now.
You'll be all right?
Sure. I'm fine, thanks. Oh, thank God you're
Just heard about Fletcher and Kane. That near about scared me out of my mind. I didn't know what to expect about you, brother.
I'm okay. I didn't even get a scratch. Hello?
Maeve.
Yes, madam?
Alfredo, I'll need the overnight case that I have packed for the hospital. You'll find it in my bedroom closet.
But isn't this far too early, madam?
Don't worry, I'm not having the baby tonight. I'm going home to visit my family. Mom!
What are you doing here?
It's your birthday, isn't it?
I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, I am.
Duncan Hines yellow cake is irresistibly moist. See, our batter is moist, smooth, and it makes the cake so moist it even clings to the fork.
Hey, I'm finished. This one's for you, big guy.
You're the best.
I thought you were camping out at the Malone's. Yeah, you got a blanket?
Miss Malone didn't give you one?
Well, her blankets don't have that nice smell.
Only Downy rinses in that pure, clean, April fresh smell while it gets your wash deep down soft.
That's more like it. And it's soft.
Sure, Downy.
You take this one. I don't blame you.
The soft April freshness of Downy.
It's the racing showdown we've been waiting for between old Spick and Span and new no-rinse Spick and Span.
Heck, Don, I gotta say, I'm real impressed with new no-rinse Spick and Span. It's got the same great cleaning power, but doesn't streak like you-know-who.
Middle of the home stretch.
And all Spick and Span, in a tailspin, it's going back to rinse.
That makes new Spick and Span our winner. It's faster to the finish because there's no rinsing.
Caramba, what a mess.
Mexican meatloaf.
Elaine, I need help. So why's that lemon liquid here?
Got a better idea?
Undoubtedly. My lemon fresh joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt. Look, on tough foods like this, Joy cleans better than your lemon liquid.
My brand couldn't cut the dirt.
Joy left its dish shining.
Nice shine.
Uh-huh. Wow, great looking table. Lemon fresh Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt.
Sometimes it is very hard to learn the truth about someone you care about.
What you found out about Simon in Baltimore was only part of the truth.
Sweetheart, Simon was a fraud. Now you're going to have to accept that.
Well, he must have had some reason for saying that he was a Spaulding.
Well, take a look around. The reason is fairly obvious.
I don't believe any one of you anymore. I believe Simon because he helped me through one of the worst times of my life.
Jessie, forget him, honey.
I can't! Mom, he's gonna come back. He told me that he loved me. And I love him, and he has to come back because I have to tell him that.
Oh, baby, don't go.
I'm just gonna talk to you at home, okay? I just can't stay here. I'm not running away. I just can't stay here.
Jessie!
Let her go, Ross.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll talk to her at home.
Well, let's get back to packing. We're going to be all night here. Oh, damn. Snag my stocking. Carla, you're going to have to stop by the boutique first thing tomorrow morning and pick up a dozen roofers for me.
Well, it's good. Good. It's great. A true old master. Once the paint dries.
I don't get something. Making a killing with your own stuff, why risk a forgery?
Well, you know me. And this thing about sharing the wealth with the Internal Revenue Service. Also, I like extravagant women.
Not Imelda.
What can I tell you? She's an addiction. I got a stash in the penthouse in Manhattan. Imelda, I thought things were over between you two. Oh, they were. I was miserable. Now she's back and I'm miserable. How can anyone buy beluga caviar and Italian shoes every day?
You know, it seems like a pretty big risk. Putting your career on the line so you can get some extra bucks to buy Imelda some more shoes.
You were the one who taught me taking the risk is half the fun. Besides, we're talking more than a few extra bucks here. Do you have any idea how much an old master, an authentic old master, pulls on the market nowadays?
So this deal's tomorrow?
My dealer found the perfect mark. A nouveau riche lady who wants a pretty picture by somebody good for her daughter-in-law.
This lucky lady have a name?
A beaut. Miss Sally Gleason.
How's Fletcher?
He's in recovery. There were no complications.
Thank God. Can I see him?
As soon as we moved to his room. Oh, sure, honey. I told you he'd come through just fine. That Fletcher is tough as nails.
I just heard about Fletcher. Good work, Doctor. Yeah, thank you, Ed. I was so afraid for him.
Well, I know how you feel. He's a friend of mine, too. Listen, Dad, is there any word on Claire? Well, on my way to consult with Dr. Stanford. She's hemorrhaging. It doesn't look good. Excuse me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd be out celebrating. You didn't get your grades back?
Yeah, I got him back. Look, Roxy, I got to listen on a consultation with Dr. Stanford. I'll see you then, okay?
Kyle, Fletcher's in recovery. He came out of surgery.
Oh, great. How's Claire? Well, from what the doctor says, that don't sound good.
Were you able to reach Maeve?
No, there was some trouble on the line. Well, I'm sure that there's nothing wrong. The butler is there. But I should be going. I'd rather that Maeve heard about this from me.
Yes, of course. Daddy, I'm going to get some coffee. Why don't you come with me?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Thank you for everything.
Well, I don't mind saying this is one night then. I'm glad Kyle decided to check in on you.
I'm going to go see how Fletcher's doing.
You all right?
I'll be the one that did it for Kyle. God only knows what might have happened.
Honey?
I can't believe it. Mommy forgot to mother smell my cut. You have to kill germs. She must put on this branded bandage. I'll show you. Hey, what's this? Medicine?
Band-Aid brand medicated only from Johnson & Johnson has what no one else has. Medicine on the pad that kills germs and fights infection.
Hey, how did Mommy do that?
Only Band-Aid brand medicated kills germs so you're always fighting infection. For bigger cuts, new medicated extra large.
Kodak introduces the ultra-wide with nothing to it.
It's 35 millimeter and it's so simple.
All you do is aim and shoot.
His pictures are incredible.
They look sensational. Kodak VR 35.
I love this camera.
It's new.
Oh, my kitty cat craze, a scratch on his tummy, and something yummy like the great new taste of Crave.
Crave cat food tastes better than ever because we've added more chicken to the chicken, milk, and tuna proteins cats crave.
Ooh, Lipton tea, you made decaffeinated just for me.
Here comes great taste, Lipton decaffeinated iced tea. Delicious.
Lipton tea, you made decaffeinated just for me.
Pour yourself the taste you love, the refreshing taste of Lipton decaffeinated iced tea. It's so good.
Lipton tea, you made decaffeinated just for us.
Lipton decaffeinated tea.
Good afternoon. This is Eyewitness Newsbreak. I'm Pat Sheehan. The polls are open in 28 Connecticut cities and towns today for challenge primaries. In 27 communities, Democrats are selecting their candidate for governor, and the Republicans are voting today in Stamford. We'll have a full report coming up tonight on Eyewitness News 5:30 and 6. Also tonight, we'll be having a report from Reading, Connecticut, where the family of one of the men missing from the Pride of Baltimore clipper ship is praying for his safe recovery. And we'll have the latest on the fate of Ralph Richard, accused of raping his baby girl. Join us tonight.
Tonight, don't adjust your dial. Get ready for the gadgets, gags, and greatest moments of America's first family. It's the Flintstones 25th anniversary celebration. Then, live from Miami, join hosts Bob Barker and Mary Fran for the 35th annual Miss USA pageant. 51 of America's most beautiful women compete for the crown. Who will win? A dazzling evening of entertainment and suspense with guests Eddie Rabbitt and Tommy Tune. The Miss USA pageant, all tonight.
is he?
Fading in and out.
He looks so pale.
He lost a lot of blood. But he'll be all right. How are you?
Hanging in there.
You're okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And so are you.
Really?
You bet. You're not going to feel great for a while, but pretty soon you'll be good as new.
I don't remember too much. Is Kane...
Kane's dead. Kyle shot him.
Claire.
She came in the ambulance with you.
Oh, yeah, I remember. How is she?
She fell. They're treating her now. She's going to get the best that we've got, you know that, so don't worry.
Kyle?
Kyle's fine. He went home to be with Maeve. Fletcher, I was wrong about Kane. I should have listened to you. It would have spared us, all of us, having to go through this.
Don't. It's over.
Thank you, Fletcher. My sweet, sweet friend.
Need some help.
No, thank you. I had no idea how good a pack mule it was. Carla, before I forget, when you stop by the boutique tomorrow for the stockings, make sure to pick up 2 dozen linen handkerchiefs as well.
Linen handkerchiefs.
Yes, and a scarf to go with the suit I'm wearing to the board meeting. You know, the bone-colored raw silk.
I'll see what they have.
Thank you. You said it and you were right.
I was?
Yes, you're right. I am her handmaiden. Next thing she'll be having me draw her bath.
You sound fed up.
I am. I took this job because I thought I'd learn something that would lead to something better.
Well, you certainly learned to manage the life of a very powerful woman.
Oh, yeah. Planning menus, packing boxes, fetching stockings. Hardly what I'd call expanding my horizons.
All right, so quit.
What?
Quit. There's no reason for you to stay here if you are not happy. There are lots of other jobs in Springfield for a woman with your capabilities.
I didn't realize you were running an employment agency. Or is that a clumsy marriage proposal I just heard?
You decide.
Carla? If you're not satisfied with the job, perhaps you should think about resigning.
I don't think that we should make any decisions tonight, Alexandra. I think we're very tired and it's very late.
There's still a lot left to finish.
I'll finish up the packing. Ross will help me take the boxes outside. And I'll call United Charities tomorrow and have them pick them up.
Good. Oh, remember, I'll need the stockings first thing in the morning.
Officer Sanders, how you doing tonight? I wanted to get some information about the... What's your first... Mike Sanders, that's right, I remember you now. Any interesting circumstances regarding this particular arrest that...
Honey, listen to me very carefully, will you?
Oh, hi, Officer Hill, how you doing tonight?
Yeah.
You're being treated fine, right? You guys do such a good job.
No, listen, honey, listen to me very carefully now, will you? Don't put the money in a money market fund. Put it in a checking account. Yeah. Look, you want that refrigerator, don't you? Well, you know how much money that's gonna cost? Over $1,000.
Excuse me, Mr. President.
Now, we got that washer and dryer last week, and I'm still trying to pay that off. Yeah. All right. All right, sweetheart, I'll see you tonight. So long, honey.
You have any fast-breaking news for me tonight?
No, it's been pretty slow, Wally. Although we did get a call about some problem down by the river. 4 people at the bridge.
Which bridge is that?
Hey, officer, I need to file a report. There's somebody you can't help. Excuse me, officer.
Yes, ma'am, what's the trouble?
I need to file a report for a missing person.
Family?
No, he's a friend. Here, I brought a picture of him. That's him right there.
What's his name?
Simon Spaulding. Well, he might be going by Simon Hall now, but
How long's he been gone?
since last night.
Well, that's not that long. He looks like he's a pretty big boy. Hello? Yeah? Nah, book him!
Officer, I don't think you understand.
Well, help me out a little. Where was he last seen?
At the Blue Orchid, he was doing a disappearing act there.
Go on.
Well, he's a magician. No, a real live magician, a real one.
Are you pulling my leg or what?
No, I'm dead serious. No, please, I have to find him.
Well, do you have any reason to suspect that he was abducted?
No, I don't think so. I think he had it planned.
What did he plan?
Well, just to finish the act and then to walk out after that. You see, he kissed my hand right before he vanished into the smoke. Like he really knew where he was going.
You know, what we're really talking about is some guy who skipped out on you of his own free will.
Please. I know he's still in Springfield.
Why's that?
Well, because one, he didn't have any money when he left. And Come on, please. I really have to find him. Will you just help me?
I'll see what I can do. Here, sign here, miss.
Okay, and I'm going to put my phone number right down here on the bottom, okay?
All right, I need your zip code, please.
Okay. Okay, now with my phone number there, you can call me just as soon as you find something out about him, okay? You will, won't you?
Will do, miss.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot.
What that girl needs is a new boyfriend.
Yeah. How do you file a report like that?
Like this. All right, Wally.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
You see it there?
Peanuts! Get your fresh roasted peanuts!
Two. Want some peanuts?
Remember fresh roasted peanuts? One whiff and you knew how good they taste. If you think that fresh taste is a thing of the past, you should try Planters' new improved dry roasted peanuts. They're so fresh, so flavorful. They taste like they're fresh from the roaster.
Fresh roasted peanuts!
Planters, the peanuts with fresh roasted taste. You're up. You can't sleep. Are you going to take just any sleep aid? Or is tonight the night you join the millions who've switched to Unisom? Unisom is unique. Only Unisom contains doxylamine. In medical tests, people fell asleep faster, an average of 23 minutes faster than without Unisom. No wonder Unisom is America's #1 sleep aid. So join the millions who've switched to Unisom. Take Unisom and fall asleep faster.
You can bridge the miles between you and your loved ones with professional portraits taken at Sears. Trust Sears Portrait Studio to create the quality portraits you want to save and share. And now, through this Saturday only, Sears offers a package of 2 8x10s, 3 5x7s,
15 wallet size and 3 portrait charms for only $16.95, including 95-cent deposit. Share a memory with a portrait from Sears.
Don't touch the new Friskies.
New improved Friskies presents Frisky Business. Take your Friskies down off the shelf. Could eat the whole box by myself. New Friskies cat food in my bowl. It makes me wanna just to lose control. All the cat food ain't got no soul. All I want is Friskies in my bowl. New Friskies double coated taste will bring out the Frisky in your cat.
Maeve? Maeve?
I still can't believe Kane had us all taken in the way he did.
He looks such a nice man.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He's lucky that Kyle got to him before I did. I'd have done a lot worse than kill him if I thought he was hurting Reba. You know, it's a funny thing that Kyle just happened to be in the right place at the right time. You know something about that you're not telling me, right?
No, Daddy.
You haven't seen Louis around, have you?
He's on vacation. You should know that. Is it anything important?
Yeah, I have some questions about my exams.
Couldn't anybody else answer them?
Just Claire.
I'm sorry. Trauma unit, nurse's station.
This is Kyle Sampson calling. Tell me, do you have access to admissions records there?
Sure, they're right here on the computer at the nurse's station.
Can you tell me if my wife has been admitted or not?
No, she's not on the list, Kyle. Is anything wrong?
No, of course not. You would have access to it, though, if she was brought in, for example, to deliver.
Oh, yes, of course. Do you want me to check with... Is that Kyle? Yes, he wanted to know if Maeve had been admitted to have a baby.
Good evening, sir. I thought I heard you come in. There you are.
Mrs. Sampson isn't in our bedroom. Do you know where she is?
Oh, I thought you knew, sir. She left tonight to visit her family.
She's in no condition to travel. Her diabetes, did she seem confused or disoriented before she left?
On the contrary, sir, she seemed to know exactly what she was doing.
When can I get out of here?
Fletcher, I have no idea. Right now, you rest and get better. You know, we had us all scared out of our wits for a while.
Sorry.
Well, looks like you survived. How do you feel?
How's Claire?
Not very good.
What is it?
Her skull was badly fractured in the fall. There's a subdural hematoma at the base of the brain. It's hemorrhaging.
No.
And I'm afraid there's not a hell of a lot we can do about it. It's in a difficult area.
You can't operate?
All we can do is medicate and hope it works.
Is she in pain?
No. She slipped into a coma.
She'll come out of it?
I don't know, Fletcher. If she does, or when she does, there could be other problems.
Brain damage.
Possibly.
When I'm working, I make sure I have the best equipment and the best tasting refreshment. Lipton iced tea mixed with NutraSweet. I think a special blend makes it taste best. And out here, anything less than the best just won't do.
Where we got your stuff. You can take it from the way
Special savings on selected styles in the Playtex summer sale. Catch the Playtex sale, and you can have the look you always wanted to see.
Tonight, don't adjust your dial. Get ready for the gadgets, gags, and greatest moments of America's first family. It's the Prince-George 25th Anniversary Celebration. Then, pick be one of America's most beautiful women. Join host Bob Barker and Mary Fran with guests Eddie Rabbit and Tommy Toon. Who will win the Miss USA pageant?
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Woven Salon, South Southwest, and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dweck. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.